Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 55, and it's also the final episode of the Premier League season as well, in a penultimate episode of Season 3, as we go in search of our first ever Premier League title. Premier League final day, not much else to say, so let's just get straight to it today. So yes, here we are then, Premier League final day, but to get here, I'll show you what happened in the last episode. We had our final three, or I should say our three of our four final Premier League games, and it was a pretty mixed episode really. We started with a 1-0 victory away at St James's Park against Newcastle United, but then lost at home to Spurs in our final home game of the season by a 0-0. That was a near catastrophic result, but thankfully in midweek we did come from behind to beat Bournemouth by 3-1 at the Vitality Stadium. When we were trailing that game for an early Embolo goal, I was thinking, oh my goodness gracious me, we're actually going to lose, and Manchester United would end up being top of the table going to the final day, but we did win by 3-1 as we turned it around and got the 3 points. So yeah, today not much to explain really. It's the final day. It's Everton away at Goodison Park, and as you see the table right now as well, one game remains. We're 2 points clear of Manchester United, and just a point really will get us the title today. Due to a massive goal difference advantage, just a 1 point will do. We don't need to win. A draw will guarantee the title. Everton themselves going for a top 4 place, so they've still got quite a lot of stake in this game as well, but for us, we've got more at stake. We're trying to be crowned champions for the first time ever. Just for the game though, a few emails to sort out. There are some youth players who want to terminate their contracts. Henrik Sjoberg, and Henrik Sjoberg all want to terminate their youth contracts. It's the same player. Oh man, you know, I know what this bug is. It's been in the game for as many years as I can remember now. But basically when this happens, when you get an email on each different day, but it's the same player saying they want to terminate the contract, it's actually 4 different players in my case, but they just give you the same name, which means I don't know what players want to terminate their contracts. God damn, it's just so annoying. So what we'll do to be on the safe side today is we'll give contracts to Dennis Laval, the 16-year-old 6'7" right back we've been talking about until the cows come home. Marvin Decker as well, who looks absolutely fantastic. Max Hendricks as well. We'll give basically contracts to the absolute best ones here. Lucas Mulder too, the other Lowell brother. And do you know what? I think we'll give contracts to all of them. I think we'll give contracts to all of them here and just leave a couple of them. But for Sjoberg, well, he's the one that emailed us 4 times. So he can go. He can go. And also today, guys, if you could do me a favour and vote in the top right, there is a poll for you right now where you can choose the fans player of the season for season 3 as well. I'll pick 5 of our best players this season, and you can decide who was your player of the season in our 3rd season. And all you got to do is click in the top right and vote from the 5 choices. So fans player of the season, you'll see the results in the end of season recap coming tomorrow night. Make sure you cast your vote and decide who was the best player in season 3.
It is the day when a draw will do for a team that can win the title with a share of the spoils today, and it's live.
So here we go then, Everton away for the final game of the Premier League season, and once again a point will win us the title, so let's go get it done. They're lining up in a 5-3-2 for this game, a very good team as well. Joel Robles in goal, back 5 of Baba, Keane, Koulibaly, Funes Mori and Mario Gaspar, the right wing back. The midfield trio is Schneiderlin, Gay and Ross Barkley, and the strike duo, that very threatening youthful one of Timo Werner and Sandro together. And as for our team, the 4-4-1-1 normal league lineup, if you will, going to the final day. But after that win against Bournemouth in midweek, quite a few of the players are a little bit tired heading to today's fixture, and there's no Pione Sisto whatsoever in this team either. He's absolutely exhausted after our win at the Vitality in midweek. So this is our team. Hudson in goal, back for Sessegnon, the Great Dane, Twansby and Odubajo at right back. The Oxys are now moved out to the left midfield role with Malcolm on the right and Marty and Moy in the middle, Vitinho the cam, and 28 goals in the Premier League this season. Moses is leading the line as well. So final game of the Premier League season, a win, a draw, we get the title. Let's get it done, keep our domestic double dreams alive and win our first ever Premier League. Manchester United, by the way, on the final day are at home to Chelsea, so pretty tough test Mourinho's men in their final game of the season at Old Trafford, and again they have to win their game to have any chance whatsoever of winning the title. A draw won't do it. They need to get the 3 points, otherwise we are crowned champions guaranteed. As Chamberlain looks for Coutinho, and it's cleared, and Everton get it away. I want an early goal in this game. Settle some nerves, give us some breathing room. Then we'll feel a lot more confident. But 18 minutes into the game, and I've got to say, it's been a scrappy affair. Both sides feeling a little bit cagey to start this game off. Not really much of a surprise, though, with Everton going for a top 4 place and us going for the title. You can expect both teams to be feeling a little bit nervous with so much at stake. But still goalless, 22 minutes in, as we wait for the first proper chance of the game. Moy finds Sessegnon down the left-hand side, and he'll look for the Ox and give it to him. And the Ox now goes from left to right if he can do so, and cut past Michael Keane. He's done so. Oxlade-Chamberlain still on the ball, and still Oxlade-Chamberlain, and still Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, off the woodwork, did everything right, but the finish smacks the crossbar. Malcolm crosses, Moses heads it up in the air, and Everton should get it away with Koulibaly's header clear. Oxlade-Chamberlain with a lovely cut inside from the left-hand side there, off the crossbar, still 0-0. I think whoever gets the first goal will probably win this game, and that was almost us taking an early lead. And so at half-time, as you can see, scores are in, and Manchester United are drawing 0-0 with Chelsea. So both games currently goalless. So whilst we are still struggling in this game to get the first goal to give us the lead, it's still enough as things stand. And again, even if United were to win and we still got a point in this game, it would still be enough. So we have to lose to give Manchester United any chance to win the title. As things stand, we're doing enough. We're doing enough, but I want that goal and I want this win to end on. As Sessegnon finds the Ox down left-hand side, and the Ox will try and cross. That's a great delivery, and Coutinho, oh no, he's put it wide. He's put it wide, and Coutinho, who was our star in midweek against Bournemouth, rescued us with a goal and 2 assists. He's not going to get an easier chance than that. How did he miss the target from there? That is an absolute sitter from the Brazilian. No other way of looking at it. I cannot believe he missed a target from 5 yards there. That is a terrible, terrible miss. But a chance here on the break. Coutinho finds Oxlade-Chamberlain. Whilst he doesn't score many goals, he does assist quite a lot. And the Ox finds Moses, who sets himself. And Joel Robles makes the save. We've been the better team in this game, but still, the deadlock is yet to be broken. Still goalless. Can we find that first goal to get in front? So 25 minutes to go, still 0-0. The Ox and Coutinho are both coming off for Kachunga and Bradley King, as we try and find that goal later on to surely win us this game and make sure we win this title. We don't need to score. We don't have to find that goal to win the game. A draw will be enough, but if it is still goals with 10 or 5 minutes to go and Everton start having a flurry of late chances, I'll be panicking like crazy. So I want that goal to really make sure this title is definitely ours. Malcolm intercepts the ball there, rolls it inside, and Moses can be through. Moses, set yourself. Oh, Funes Mori with a big tackle. How have we not scored yet? Moy through to Moses. He'll find Bradley King and give it him back. This is the moment. And there is the goal, and that should be that. Moses Simon gets his 29th of the year. He's probably going to fall short of 30, but we're not going to fall short of the title, and that has surely secured it now. Quick 1-2 between Moses and King. He gets in behind Michael King, sets himself, fires it home, and the back-to-back Golden Boot winner has surely delivered the title. A long time coming. We made hard work of this, but we've got the goal and surely got the title. Thank goodness for that. And we know now we're going to be crowned champions. Just going to wait for the final whistle to come any second now, as we now into stoppage time. 1-0 will surely be the final score, and again, it's not been a great victory from the Terriers. If we rock up to Wembley playing like this against City, we'll have no chance of winning the domestic double. But I tell you one thing I'm delighted with, and it's this: Moses has done it with virtually the final kick of the Premier League season. 30 goals for Moses Simon, the Premier League title as well. Everton 0, Huddersfield 2, and our number 33 has hit 30 plus for the year. We go down the left, wait for the run, pick him out, lovely first touch, and takes it against the on-rushing goalkeeper Joel Robles, pops it into the bottom corner, and gets his 30th of the year. And I tell you, like, we knew the title was done. We knew we'd won the title. You can see how much it means on the dugout as well. It's all but secure now, that's for sure. And Moses has done it. 30 goals for this season. And my word, did he leave it late to get it. Well done, Moses.
There it is, the final whistle. Champions. A marvellous effort.
Well, it's a moment they will never forget. It's a long old season, isn't it, as we know, and to come out on top at the end really does taste sweet.
And it's not just the celebrations today, they will get the trophy here. No more home games to come. So medals are on the horizon. Real togetherness. It's been a key feature of how they've become champions.
Yeah, and they have been the most consistent side. There's no argument about that. They say the table never lies, and it certainly hasn't in this instance.
Well, through all different kinds of weather in this country, against all competitive opposition, you don't get this cheaply. It's a moment of true jubilation for the champions. And plenty of supporters have made the journey here, hoping to witness these scenes, which they will remember, players and fans, for the rest of their lives.
There's a real togetherness within this squad, isn't there? You can see that now, but it's been there in some tough times during the course of the season when they have had to stick together.
It's a party they never want to end. They have provided the fireworks. Their football has been a joy to watch for most of the time. Some difficult moments, but they solve their problems, and they have silverware to show for it.
Well, it certainly wasn't our best win of the season, that's for sure, but the 2-0 result in the end does confirm it. We are Premier League champions, and Moses bagging a brace in the final 6 minutes also means that way back in match day 1, when I said he'd score 30 plus goals for the season, well, he just about did it. But he still did it regardless, on his way to back-to-back golden boots as well. He's the daddy, baby, and that's why he's my man of the match as well. So, 2-0 the final score, that's it. The Premier League title is in the bag. We win our first ever, and Manchester United did beat Chelsea as well, so we need to at least get a point in this game. In the end, we got all three. And to end the episode off as well, what we'll do just before we leave is take a quick brief look at the final table in the Premier League. We'll do a more in detailed look in the end of season recap coming tomorrow afternoon, but a quick look at the Premier League table. Confirmation: Huddersfield Town top of the tree with 81 points and 77 goals scored in 38 games. Absolutely love that, as Manchester United, Chelsea and Spurs finishing 2nd, 3rd and 4th respectively, with Manchester City in 5th place, Everton dropping to 6th, Liverpool in 7th, Arsenal in 8th, and at the bottom 3 are Wolves, West Brom and Derby County as well. And also real briefly as well, we'll take a look at the tournament prize money we got, which is £173.48 million. Got to love that. And also the new youth boys who accepted contracts: Christian Decker, Benedict Lowell, Lucas Mulder, Max Hendricks, Marvin Decker and Dennis Lowell, who I'm really excited to see. That 6'7" right back as well. We'll quickly check the potentials and the skill moves and the weak foots of all those players as well, so we shall quickly get to them here. So we can't check the potential of this guy. It's Benedict Lowell. That's the other Nigerian bro with 3-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot. We'll take a look at Max Hendricks. Exciting prospect, 61 rated right back. They can also play left back as well. Low medium work rate with 2-star, 2-star. Decker is showing great potential. That's a Dutch centre back who he could be a really good utility player there, couldn't he? Low medium work rate, 6'2" though, left-footed player with some very decent list of positions. He could be a really decent little utility player in this side, you know. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, not terrible. Marvin Decker as well, exciting prospect, medium high work rate, CM and Cam, the listed positions with 3-star skill moves, but just a 1-star weak foot. Might transfer listings, to be honest, even though he's got the exciting prospect tag. So I like the skill moves and weak foot, but this is the guy I really want to see. Dennis Lowell, who has the potential to be be special like we thought he would. Look at the guy, he's a giant. 6'7". He's a right-footed player that can play on either side of the fullback role. Medium-high work rates as well. This guy's a man mountain, only 2-star, sadly, but absolute giant at 6'7", just 16 years old. I think we knew Max Hoekstra, didn't we? But Lucas Moulder was the other one, and he's also got potential to be special as well. Got to love that. CB, CDM, and CM list of positions, very crucial. Just 5'11" as well. Probably not tall enough to play centre-back in this team, but low, medium work rates, that's good. And, oh, well, I'll tell you, we're not very lucked out today in the skill moves and weak foot department. Just 2-star, but some pretty decent stats to begin with as well. Is that it? Yeah, that's definitely it. So, that's it then. That will end today's episode, and we will leave it there. And as we head into the next episode to come out tonight, we have got the FA Cup final against Manchester City at Wembley, as we now go in search of our first ever FA Cup and also our first ever domestic double as well. So that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and really help the channel out as well. Much love to each and every single one of you. Have a fantastic Saturday, and I'll see you for the FA Cup final against Manchester City, the final episode of the season, later on tonight. Bye.